Oh! Hey guys, my name is Kuya Kurt. Inyong napaka-puting kuya. I did not sleep very well last night. Aking lalalmunan dito. It's not as scratchy. You can hear my voice is not as deep as it was yesterday, so it's healing. Naramdaman ko talagang yung sipon na parang lumipad siya dito sa ilong ko. So masyadong barado na, and I kept waking up last night to blow my nose, and it took 2 trips to the CR before I learned my lesson and took a roll of toilet paper with me, which I am carrying around with me na kasi kailangan ko ito lagi. Tumatulo ang aking ilong. So anyway guys, we're here from my apartment until I am gumaling na, until I'm better. I'm gonna order some grab food from local restaurants here in the area, Taguig, recommended by you guys. I think, don't quote me on this guys, I think tomorrow I'm gonna be good enough to go and start touring the college campuses. We have a lot of college eateries lined up. I'm really excited to see where the students eat, maybe interview some students, talk about what their favorite college food is. I know that if you went to college like me, and you're 6 figures in debt like me, you definitely loved your time in college, and the food that you ate is very nostalgic. So I'm excited to kind of relive that through these students at UP Diliman, at the University of Santo Tomas, and a few others. So I'm excited. But today, guys, we have a suggestion of where to eat from, ding, we'll put the comment right there, at El Meldarnell 92530. He said, he or she, or they or it, said, order from Lugawan sa Tejeros. Tejeros. If I'm an American, I would just call that Lugawan sa Tejeros. Either Makati or Taguig location, perfect for your itchy throat. What a fantastic suggestion. I have not eaten there before, so this is going to be a new one for me. So through the power of editing, guys, we'll pull the cell phone footage up right here, and I will show you the process of ordering this through Grab. This is not an endorsement through Grab. This is not an endorsement for Grab. Unless Grab wants to endorse the channel, we're always looking for sponsorships, more money to give to Caranderias. So let's click on food. We're gonna put Lugawan sa Tejeros. Of course, I already looked it up earlier. And here we have 5 stars. See, all 4 outlets, 5-star eats. Ooh, 5-star eats, 4.6 stars, 9,000 plus reviews. So you know that's gotta be good. And it's got this little symbol. Can I zoom in? I can't zoom in. It's got this little symbol on the right side. It says, I think that just says 5-star review. And it's only $1 sign, guys, which means it's not super expensive. So let's go ahead and click on the Taguig location. My throat is not as itchy today, but some LUGAW would be absolutely fantastic. If you guys are just joining me, I completely forgot to do my introduction, guys. My name is Kuya Kurt. I like to travel around to different parts of the Philippines, finding the hidden gems of Filipino cuisine. And today, the hidden gems are here in my apartment. So anyway, LUGAW is a Filipino porridge. It comes in a variety of different formats, but typically it's served with egg. You can have some other things like lechon kawali, which is a fried pork. You can have it with egg. They have goto. Correct me if I'm wrong, goto, the difference between LUGAW and goto is that goto uses the, shoot. Guys, look at this cool thing my phone can do. I long press on the bottom. It turns the entire screen clickable. I just highlight goto, just like that. Look at that, boom. Goto can refer to something most typically a Filipino rice porridge, beef tripe with congee. Can your guys' iPhone do that? I don't think so. Actually, maybe it can. I don't know. This is a Samsung. Anyway. Oh, they have they have silog meals, guys. Arroz caldo. Ooh. Savory porridge with chicken, tender chicken, and egg. This description is... This description is AI generated. Do you guys see that? Let's add that to the basket. Arroz caldo with egg. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Should we get, this is not expensive at all, guys. I thought this is going to be way more expensive. LUGAW with egg, creamy rice porridge with egg, garlic, and green onions. So I guess I don't know the difference between arroz caldo and LUGAW. Let's highlight the screen again. Look how, I use this all the time when I'm looking up definitions in Tagalog. Arroz caldo is made of rice and chicken gruel, heavily infused with ginger and garnished with, okay, yeah, that's arroz caldo. So, LUGAW, what's the difference with LUGAW? LUGAW is Filipino glutinous rice dish or porridge, may refer to several varieties of, okay, well, someone's gonna have to tell me in the comments what's the difference between LUGAW and arroz caldo. But let's get ourselves the most ordered, LUGAW with lechon kawali. As much as I love lechon kawali, guys, I just don't have an appetite for lechon kawali right now while I'm getting over this sickness. So let's do a LUGAW with egg. And that should be good. So 162 pesos, that's not bad. And of course, we're going to tip the driver because as always, guys, if you haven't heard me say it a million times or if you're new to the channel, I believe that the places we visit, the places that we film, they are partners with us on this channel. And so I feel it is only right to share a portion of our YouTube revenue with them. So of course we don't have a location we're going to, so we're gonna pass along, I'm running out of wind, guys, holy cow. We're gonna pass along that revenue in the form of a big tip for the driver who delivers this meal to us. So it comes out to 227 pesos and 63 centavos. 227 peso at 63 centavos. We're gonna place the order. And it is processing and it is sent in, guys. So it's gonna be here in about 40 minutes. I'm gonna take the camera out with me to pick up the order from Kuya. I'm assuming it's a Kuya. You know, all the times I've ordered food here in the Philippines, I've never once had a female driver deliver food. Is that, why is that, do you think? Back in Utah, when I would order Uber Eats, food from Uber, many, many times it was a female dropping it off, but I've never, why is that, guys? Anyway, so we got about 40 minutes, guys, until the food gets here. I'm gonna go sit on the couch like a snail and stare at the wall. Actually, do you guys wanna see, let me show you out here real quick. My balcony view. I love my balcony view, guys. It's one of the reasons why I rented this condo. Is because of this view. And it's also, it's got these cool storm windows that you can, like, you know, do this thing to like open them up. But I usually keep these open. So I don't know what's going on here, but there's some big, you know, buildings here. I don't think anyone works there because they're doing construction right here. They're tearing this thing down and they're also tearing that thing down. And I don't know what's going on. I haven't talked to the foreman. He has not made me aware of anything, but there's a lot of construction noise all day long. But it's fine because we get to have, you guys hear that? But we get to have a view like this overlooking Maharlika Barangay. Absolutely beautiful, guys. So through the power of editing, let's transport myself downstairs. My thoughts are just scatterbrained today, guys. I'm sorry. I've been up since 4 a.m., just kind of like staring at the wall in a waking coma. Through the power of editing, let's transport. We're going into super incognito mode, guys. Parang CIA. Kurt? Para Kurt? Ako yun. Nagulat ako, dalawa kayo. Ha? Nagulat ako, dalawang rider.
Sumama?
Oo.
Bayad ba?
Oo. Bayad na, pero may konting tip para sa inyo.
Ay, salamat.
Merry Christmas para may Noche Buena.
Thank you po.
Sige, thank you po. Ingat kayo. That's so nice. She was like laughing as I walked away. I love being able to see that reaction, guys. All right, we got the LUGAW. Let's go try it. Okay, guys, so I got my LUGAW. I love being able to give tips like that. And I know this sounds selfish, but I can't wait for the channel to grow to the point where we can do that, but like with a 10,000 peso tip or a 20,000 peso tip. That would just make me so happy. I feel like that's my calling in life. But I figured we'll eat out here on my little balcony, guys, because it's the magic hour. You got the sunset. Do I dare use the powers of my little stick that I got you guys here on? And do I dare push you guys out? Okay, that is, oh man, that is mapanganib, guys. Mapanganib yun. I just wanted to show you guys the beautiful, beautiful colors here that I get to see every day. But let's set you guys up here on the table. Oh man, I am out of breath. I showed you guys these chairs. These came with the apartment. They're from the previous tenant. Fun story, apparently the previous tenant that lived here was in some Filipino boy band. I don't know which one. I know he's either Korean or Filipino Korean. So if you guys know who that might be, let me know. But he lived here before me. But anyway, these chairs came with the apartment, but they're covered in mold, and like this is how big they are. It's about my knee to my foot, and I've tried to find like, I don't know, like a sheet or something. Oh, I've tried finding something to like cover this, like on Lazada or something like that, but I haven't found anything. So if you guys see something online that would be a really good fix for these mold covered seats, because I can't wash them, they don't fit in my washer, so I'm kind of just left with mold covered seats, and I'm too cheap to buy new ones. So because I'm only in this apartment for a year, and I don't know where I'll be a year from now, like in the Philippines, because I might move out of Manila. I don't know, I might go to the province. We'll see. So I kind of have this mentality where it's like I don't want to buy anything that's too, I don't know, not totally necessary. It is beautiful out here today, guys. Just walking down there and coming back up, like I can still feel I'm just like not totally out of the woods yet with this sickness. So hopefully we'll get there soon enough. But anyway, how's that? Can you guys see everything? Okay, perfect. So it looks like we got our calamansi, our chili oil, and 2 nilagang itlog. Dalawang kutsara, and then this looks like the lugaw, and this looks like the arroz caldo. So I'm very excited to try this, especially because of my throat. So let's get started here. And I really appreciate how they put everything in separate bags. And it wasn't expensive, guys. The arroz caldo was 99 pesos. And the lugaw with egg was 63 pesos lang. So it came out to a total of 162 pesos. And then Grab, of course, they charged like 150 peso delivery fee, which is fine because I know part of that goes to Grab, but also part of that goes to the driver. So I'm okay with that. And then of course we gave Kuya and his companion. I don't know if it was his wife or who that was. I was so confused because I've never seen a Grab driver with 2 people on it doing. Let's keep these covered until I get these eggs. Balatin na. Well, one of the calamansi is sira na, so I don't think we're gonna be able to use this one. So that's -1 point for this place. And this one I don't know if that's don't know if that's usable either. So it looks like 2 of the calamansi are not usable, but these 2 look good. These are good looking calamansi. And then we've got a little bit of our chili oil, which I'm gonna have to use. So let's crack these. Oh! That hurt a lot more than I thought it was going to, guys. What am I doing with my life? Cracking eggs on my forehead. I just recently learned, after 43 years of eating hard-boiled eggs, the secret to a hard-boiled egg where it doesn't become difficult to peel like this one is, where the membrane of the egg is like sticking to the shell, kind of like it is here. Like you gotta like peel the membrane and the shell separately. Is that you're supposed to poke a hole, like a pin-sized hole, in the bottom of the egg, and then you boil them for, you know, like 6 to 7 minutes, however hard you want your hard-boiled egg, and then you immediately pull the egg out of the hot water and put it into an ice bath for, you know, 30 seconds, a minute, to stop it from continuing to cook. And then if you're using like a pot and you have your eggs in there, after they're cooled off, you put them back in the pot and you shake them a little bit so they're like hitting against each other. Not hard enough to where they crack the shell, but hard enough to where they're like jostling around. And that's supposed to like, yeah, that came off pretty easily, actually. And that's supposed to separate the egg membrane from the shell, or no. Anyway, it's just supposed to make it really, really easy to peel. So let's plop that guy in there, let it cook a little. I'm not gonna crack this one against my head, guys. I learned my lesson. Anyway, this is kind of like, you guys are kind of seeing like a day in my life when I'm not vlogging. You know, when I'm not sick, you know, I wake up pretty early, usually 5:30 or 6 a.m. I go to the gym and I do cardio. Oops, this one's getting a little bit difficult to peel. And then I come back and I for breakfast, I usually have some hard-boiled eggs and a protein shake. It's a very light breakfast because, you know, when you eat for a living like me, you have to be very conscious about your calories when you're not on camera. And then I study Tagalog and I watch TV and I go to the gym again, and sometimes I have appointments or like meetings online. But usually the days are pretty chill. It's the traveling days that are like super, super busy. And now that we're vlogging here in Manila, my schedule is going to change to where I have my vlogs early in the morning when it's not super, super hot outside. Guys, I don't feel great. Gosh dang it. I felt a little better last night. My throat wasn't hurting as much, and then, like I said, I woke up this morning, or not this morning, I woke up in the middle of the night a couple of times with a snotty nose. Okay, guys. So, lugawan sa tejeros. We have a simple lugaw with egg. And of course, we're going to add some calamansi. I'm going to squeeze it very gently because I don't want to have to fish the seeds out. Let's do it like this. There we go. Oh. Okay, that's good. And then we're going to put a little bit of chili oil. When the chili oil comes like this, guys, I've seen people get the air bubble, like right up there at the top, and then just bite off the end and then squirt it in. Is that what you guys do? But it's so packedly, what am I saying? It's so tightly packed, I'm afraid that if I poke a hole in it, it's going to shoot off into my mouth. So let's pop the lid of the arroz caldo and get the calamansi in there as well. Here's the arroz caldo, and let's get a little calamansi going on. Oh yeah, that looks good. This is gonna feel really good for my throat. And they're still piping hot too. And then let's bite this and hope it doesn't spray all over me. We're okay. Ooh, ooh, that is spicy. So just a little bit of chili oil. Ooh, that is spicy. Oh, now it's hitting me. Ah. So a little bit of the chili flakes are in the way of the hole that I made. So I'm afraid if I try to open it up, you know, you're darned if you do, darned if you don't. I don't want to squeeze it too hard. Okay, that's good. I don't want to get too much in there. I got chili oil in my fingers, guys. I know. Stop licking your fingers. It's okay, I washed my hands. Okay, guys, let's start with just the regular LUGAW. I want to get that chili oil mixed in there. You can see it's got a little bit of kulay. A little bit of kulay from the oil. LUGAW is such a great food. It's nostalgic for me because I ate this a lot on my mission up north in northern Luzon. Not a lot, just whenever like a local family from the congregation or people that we knew wanted to feed us, they would bring us over some LUGAW on like rainy days. It was very nice of them. We got fed quite a bit as missionaries. So this always reminds me of my time up there. So here we have the LUGAW. Lugawan sa Tejeros in Taguig. Bon appetit, guys. Ooh, that's good. That's very good. Oh, that feels so great on my throat. It's very savory. That's so good. I'm gonna have a little bit of this one and then a little bit of the arroz caldo, and then I'm gonna save these for my breakfast tomorrow. You can taste the garlic and the chili oil. I didn't even put that much in there. And you can taste the oh my gosh. Oh, guys, I'm dying. Yeah, how do you say, I was gonna say figuratively, not literally, that I'm dying. How would you say that in Tagalog? Figuratively, not literally. Hindi sa totoo. Is that how you would say that? Figuratively, like just a figure of speech. Hindi sa totoo, not really. And then literally, how would you say literally? Sa totoo? Is that just it? Is that the easiest way? So anyways, guys, the LUGAW, absolutely delicious. I can taste the garlic and the calamansi juice. And it feels very, very good on my throat. Very good. Now we've got the arroz caldo. Again, if you guys could do a couple of things for me, if one you can find like some kind of cover for these seats out here. So, is the mold on the seats why I'm getting sick all the time here in the Philippines? I mean, that could be the case. I mean, it's mold, you know, it's spores. Spores. That's definitely not healthy for me. So if you guys could think of a way, how do I clean this mold off? Do I just get some like Clorox? Clorox? Is that a thing? Clorox? Kleenex? Clorox. Guys, my brain is just fried. This looks so good though, guys. You can see all of the chicken bits in there. Oh. So is the only difference between arroz caldo and LUGAW, is it the chicken that makes it arroz caldo, or is it a different cooking method? So anyway, if you guys could find me a way to clean these stupid pillows. Gosh, look at it. They're just covered in mold. Like, how did the previous tenant even like live like this. It's disgusting. As I throw the pillow and all these spores come up in my face. So if you guys could find something online for me to cover these seats, or like a way for me to clean these pillows because they don't fit in my washer. And then if you guys could explain to me the difference between lugaw and arroz caldo, that would be great. Arroz caldo galing sa, I always get this one wrong. Galing sa and mula. Coming from, and because they're both kind of the same. So ito ay galing sa, or this is coming from lugawan sa tejeros. Ito ay mula. No, mula doesn't sound right. Right, you guys? Saan galing yun? Galing kay Juan. I gotta do some more Tagalog study, like basic grammar. Okay, here we have the arroz caldo. Galing sa lugawan sa tejeros in Taguig, guys. Bon appetit. Oh, yes. That chicken is delicious. Wow. I was expecting the chicken to not have a lot of flavor. That chicken is really good. Wow. It almost tastes like roasted chicken. That's really, really good. And you can taste the garlic. And you can definitely taste the oil that I put in there, the chili pepper oil. What a great meal, guys. What a great meal. What a great view. The giant green building. What a great view. But the sunset, I tell you, the view looks much better in person, guys. It doesn't look as bland because of these large buildings that are in the foreground. If I have my glasses on, because I'm nearsighted, so things that are far away are just slightly blurry to me. But if I have my glasses on and I'm looking out over Barangay Maharlika, there is so much color and so much detail, and it's awesome because you're just looking over an entire barangay. It's very cool. Absolutely delicious. That feels so good on my throat. I would say this is, I got a little bit of the chili oil. I would say that's perfect lugaw, guys. The lugaw is simple but classic, very tasty. You can taste all of the ingredients, the calamansi, the chili oil. You can taste the ginger that they put in there. And then, I think that's ginger. Yeah, it's ginger. And then the arroz caldo is absolutely delicious. It tastes like roasted chicken. And it's piping hot. It got here very quickly. We are able to give Kuya a 1,000 peso tip thanks to you guys. I saw online that the, is it called the DTI? I'm still learning all of the acronyms for government departments here. But I think it was DTI said that for a family of 4, here in the Philippines, sapat ang 500 piso para sa isang Noche Buena feast for a family of 4. And so online, there's a lot of content creators that are upset because that's not a lot of money for a family of 4. Because a lot of if you guys don't know, Noche Buena is this awesome tradition here in the Philippines where after a midnight mass on, is it New Year's Eve? I think it's New Year's, or Christmas Eve. You go to midnight mass, and then basically you just have this giant feast with lechon and ham and all of the delicious Filipino foods. There's spaghetti. I was never able as a missionary to go to a Noche Buena feast because as missionaries we have a curfew. We were supposed to be back at our apartments by I think 9 p.m. every single day. And there was only 1 or 2 times in my entire mission where I didn't make curfew, and it was only by a few minutes because I was very strict missionary. Almost too strict. A lot of my companions hated my guts because I was very strict. Shout out to all of my companions here in the Philippines who hated my strict military lifestyles. So I never got to participate in Noche Buena. So hopefully I have some friends here that invite me, or a family that would adopt me for the Christmas season, because I'm here for Christmas. I'm not going home. I miss having a Filipino Christmas. I haven't celebrated a Filipino Christmas since 2003. So I'm very excited to experience Christmas once again. Pasko na naman. Mangangasko ako dito sa Pilipinas para maranasan ako ang kapaskuhan, ang kagandahan, ang kasarapan ng pagkain, ang kabaitan ng mga tao, ang kasiyahan ng holiday na ito. So guys, lugawan sa tejeros, delicious. Try them out. Thank you so much to, I forgot the username, it's a long one. But thank you very much. Shout out to user, we can put it here, for recommending this location. I'm going to try to go to our first college campus kainan bukas, just depending on how I feel. If not though, if I don't make it, guys, please feel free in the comments to suggest another location nearby. We've had some great suggestions. We've had LUGAW. What did we have yesterday? Oh, we had the din chai fum wonton soup, the shrimp pork wonton soup. It was absolutely delicious. So these are great meals for when you're a little under the weather like me and just chilling at home. So I'm gonna put these in the fridge because I'm not super hungry because I'm sick. I'm gonna save these for breakfast, but I just want to show you guys really. Oh, we kind of missed it, the golden hour. So a lot of the color has dissipated, but you can still see Laguna Bay. And then if you look, so here's the top of the roof of the green building, but everything past that, I know it looks small on this camera because it's a GoPro, so the lens is a little more wide. It's a beautiful tapestry of buildings and houses and minarets from the Muslim population in Barangay Maharlika. And then of course, I can't see it from my angle, but the view of the sunset is right there. And every morning around this range, I get a sunrise. So it's a nice view, guys. Thank you so much for joining me sa vlog na ito. Sana lalabas ako, makakalabas ako bukas kasi namamiss ko na yung vlogging sa labas. I miss practicing my Tagalog. I miss eating at the kainans. I miss riding my scooter. I've been locked away in my apartment now for about 5 days. And I'm going a little stir crazy. So hanggang sa susunod, guys. Maraming salamat sa inyo, sa inyong lahat. Maraming salamat sa inyong support. Nagpapasalamat po ako sa inyo, sa lahat kayo. Para sa trabaho na ito, para sa mga karanasan ko dito sa Pilipinas, yung pinakamagandang bansa sa buong mundo. Kahit may problema siya, lahat ng mga bansa may problema, pati yung US, pero yung kagandahan dito sa Pilipinas, I just learned this phrase, walang tatalo sa kagandahan ng Pilipinas. I think I saw that on a TikTok, and I was like, oh, is that how you say you can't beat XYZ? Hindi tatalo, hindi nanalo? I don't know, guys. Basta hanggang sa susunod, ako si Kuya Kurt. Kain, kwento, kita-kits, guys. Bye-bye.